Before we get into today's video, I've got 3 things for you. Number 1, if you want to get a notification whenever we post a new video, make sure you ring that bell. Number 2, there's a TCG Player affiliate link in the show notes. After clicking that link, every purchase you make on tcgplayer.com helps support this channel. Number 3, you'll also find a link to our Patreon where you can support us directly. And now, kick back and enjoy the show.
What's up, Spikes? Welcome back. Today we are going to be playing a CEDH, a good old-fashioned competitive Elder Dragon Highlander. I think that's what it stands for, at least I haven't actually used that term in a while. TM. Good old CEDH game. We're going to be mostly featuring some tried and true strategies, and then there's one, I'll let you guess which one. It's a little bit out there. I'm going to be playing Opus Thief, so it's Crom, Ludovic's Opus, and Timna the Weaver. The idea is to utilize wheels and things that break parity on wheels. So like Notion Thief to draw cards when your opponents do instead, and Smothering Tithe from just throwing up the coins, so that you can also throw up coins onto your opponent and kill them with gold. Yeah, and I'm going to be going first in turn order. Second in turn order is Elliot.
I am Elliot.
Hello.
I am second in turn order.
Hello.
I am playing Ukima, Stalking Shadow, and Kazur, Ruthless Stalker. It is a layered combo food chain and Allurin deck, and I'm gonna hopefully cast this Whale Wolf a bunch of times and drain everybody a bunch of times.
I look forward to getting smushed by a whale wolf.
Please do. Jeremy, what are you playing today?
I'm playing my tried and true Bray Ethereum Shaper Bomberman combo deck. There's not really too much new in here. We've got a few new things. Well, I guess new in relation to the last time I played the deck, but not new in terms of overall magic at the point of filming.
Fair.
So like 6 months old new.
Yeah. I mean, you
That's how
have,
long
you have
it's
an
been.
Underworld breach in there. That's
like
2 months.
still modern-ish. Not modern, but modern.
well, it's legal and modern.
Pioneer.
Oh, Pioneer.
Jan, what are you playing?
I'm playing Verena Lich Queen Mill. So I'm going to mill myself, and I'm going to mill them, and we're just going to mill everybody. I don't have like a devoted strategy, but we'll see how it goes.
Well,
Alrighty.
I don't think devotion was in that commander set.
I'm going to start us off, and I'm going to draw a card to start my turn. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I'm going to shock myself with this Watery Grave. Go to 38.
3-way tie for the throw.
I am then going to pay 0 and cast this Mana Crypt.
Uh-oh.
I would like to tap this Mana Crypt for 2 colorless mana and cast Talisman of Creativity. I would like to tap the Watery Grave and the Talisman for a Talisman of Progress.
So did you use one of the colored abilities?
Yeah,
there?
hang on.
Jay?
No. Pass the
Okay.
turn. Thank you for asking.
Well, my turn is much less exciting than that, but I will draw a card.
Oh,
That is exciting.
Thank you. I'm going to play this Scalding Tarn, and I'm going to crack it, going to 39. I'm going to get this Tropical Island, and then I'm going to play a Carpet of Flowers.
no.
Haha, suck it. I'm going to go to my second main phase. Trigger, choose bill, add a purple, and cast this Soul Ring. Wow. I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm going to go to my turn, untap, draw. Oh, that made it so much better. I love it. I love it when a good old top deck works. I'm going to play Steam Vents untapped, going down to 38,
I feel like we're dead.
and I'm going to pass the turn.
Oh.
That's a power move right
Yeah.
there. I'm going to draw this card. Like,
He's keeping
I
up.
think that's scarier than
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Bill's
that's
play.
big power move.
He's keeping up Red Elemental Blast specifically.
Yes.
Well, alright. Well, I'm going to crack this Scalding Tarn and go to 39. I'm going to get this Underground Sea.
Under the sea.
Right already.
That's why.
Jerry's back.
I'm going to cast the Soul Ring.
Oh, lots of
And,
two
Stuff
colorless
has to turn.
producing artifacts.
yeah, if Jerry paid 2 life to have up his blue source to cast Mental Misstep without spending his life, that would have been, that's a power move.
That is.
Yeah.
I will,
Yeah,
right.
sure.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll... spikes equals damage. Haha.
No
It
damage.
says spikes on there.
Draw. Cool. I'm going to play this Sunken Ruins as my land for the turn.
Not even an island.
Yeah.
I've been bamboozled.
No. I'm going to filter it into blue, black, and then this for a white, and cast Timna the Weaver, paying a life.
37.
And I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. I will untap. And I will draw for my turn. I'm going to go to 37, paying 2 life
Mental misstep?
to mental misstep on an empty stack. I'm going to attempt to Gitaxian probe my good friend Jeremiah.
I have a response.
I'm assuming you're waiting for your next main phase to activate this card.
I am.
ability.
Yes.
Smart.
I'm gonna pay a blue.
Red Elemental Blast!
I'm gonna brainstorm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's gonna hide. He's gonna hide. the
That's
hearts of his
scarier.
own sea.
I have 2 of them.
Gary Jerry.
That's crazy.
That's too bad.
All right, put those ones back, and we're gonna resolve this. I'm
Okay.
gonna lean over.
No, it's
Okay. Not a lot of information to be gained from that.
7 lands.
I'm going to play this underground river.
It's not under the sea; it's under the river.
And I'm going to go to my second main phase.
Mhm.
I'm going to choose Jan with the carpet of flowers and add a black. And then I'm going to tap this and cast Eternal Scourge.
Oh, we're dead.
Not dead.
Not dead.
It's just a 3/3.
Just like kinda dead.
It's gonna take a lot of turns of attacking. If he resolves,
Pass
pass
by.
the turn.
Oh,
I have 2 mana
He's
left.
2 mana.
What do you
He's not
want
enough
about?
mana to food chain.
doesn't food chain cost 2 mana? Survival of the fittest. Magic's hard. I'm gonna play a swamp. Try targeting me now with Chain Veil.
Boy.
Jerry is back.
How do you magic? Pass the turn.
Alright. I'm gonna untap.
Jerry's on this land go train.
He is.
Interested.
I'm gonna play this Polluted Delta.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna cast a brand new card,
Oh.
never before seen on this show. Teferi's Tutelage.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So ETB, draw a card, then discard a card. So I'm gonna draw this card. I'm gonna target.
You have to discard a card first.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Please
dissolve
discard
the whole
before you
ability.
mill.
Judge.
Tell me how to live my life. Discard the snow-covered plains.
Jerry. You put cards
Jerry
on top.
Jerry did
literally.
put 1 card. Yeah, I'm gonna target Jerry. Mill 2, Jerry.
What'd you put back?
Ice.
Scepter.
And a Tundra.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pass the turn.
Alright.
Now you have to wonder, is that the card I put on the bottom for a reason? Ooh.
He
Thank
did.
you.
He did draw one of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did not put the tundra back.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Why would he try to misdirect us by putting an Isochron Scepter on top of the top?
Who knows?
I take 3 damage.
Okay.
I've built 34.
Back on track. Go at 34.
Draw a card. Wow. Interesting. I would like to play an Arid Mesa.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna crack it going to 33. I'll find this Tundra, and then I think we just have to go for it, see what happens. I'm gonna tap that for 2 colorless, tap this for a red, paying a life. This for a colorless, and the Watery Grave for a blue.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna cast Chrome.
So you're at 32.
32 now, yeah.
Crawl on the stack. I have no effects.
Pass priority.
Okay, I would like to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack Jerry for 2 and Elliot for 4.
Yeah. I have no response.
No response.
I will go to 33.
I will go to 36.
66. Bill will go to
32.
34.
I'm going
And
up to
then
34
back
and then
to
I'm going to pay 2 and draw 2. And it's pretty good. I'm just going to pass the turn.
Hmm. Interesting. At the end of Bill's turn, I guess I'm gonna try to cast a spell.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to pay a life to 32 to add a black, and try to cast Demonic Consultation.
What does this card do?
I'm going to name a card, reveal the top 6, hope that the card isn't there, and then exile cards until I find the card that I named.
Okay, so is it a bigger power move to just let him name the card and let him lose that way?
Yes,
Yeah.
but also,
Yeah.
But also, there's like only it's like a sub 5% chance or something. I don't know. What
Look.
it is, but
Don't tell me the numbers, kid.
don't give him the odds.
Yeah.
okay, all right.
I'm gonna dispel it.
Dispel. All right. I have no effects.
Okay.
I will untap.
I thought Bill was just being like, no cards in hand. Don't look at me.
Your turn. Interesting.
Oh, I'm a fool.
You are a fool, a foolish fool.
You probably drew it. I mean,
Main phase 1.
Mhm.
Trigger carpet.
Mhm.
Choose Bill.
Mhm.
I will add 2 black mana
Okay.
to my mana pool. I'm going to cast Plunge into Darkness with my 2 black mana.
Okay.
are you gonna sacrifice Eternals?
I am not. How does this work?
He's
I have
not
to choose the mode.
You choose the
Yeah,
mode,
first, right? And
Yeah.
so
And then on resolution, you pay X life.
okay, so yeah, I will choose the mode, pay X life, look at the top X, put one of them into my hand, and exile the rest. Effects.
None.
Okay, I'm going to pay just a modest
31.
12 life.
Okay.
Going on to 20.
Going down to 20. So I will look at the top 12. I'm going to put this one into my hand and exile the following 11 cards. A bunch of lands that I'm not going to name because they don't matter, I promise. A Lotus Petal, an Abrupt Decay, a Mystic Remora, a Diabolic,
Hi, Jerry. Nice to meet you.
an Imperial Seal, an Ad Nauseam, and a Thassa's Oracle.
Okay, no Thoracle.
Well, he also lost his consultation, so.
Well,
Well.
I'm just going to pass the turn.
Oh. Okay. I have an effect in my upkeep, so I'm gonna untap, and then in my upkeep,
oh, here we go.
I'm going to attempt to cast a Limdual's Vault.
That's a good spell.
Yeah.
Yep, no effects.
We'll look at the top 5. All right. Well, that was a good old-fashioned rodeo right there. I did it 14 times, going through the vast majority of my deck. Lost 14 life down to 22, and I'm going to put them back these 5 cards like that.
All right.
Perfect.
Now on to your draw step.
I'm going to draw a card. Oh, thank goodness I did it right.
And cut, he did wrong.
Fifth card.
I can't express how upset I am I don't have a brainstorm in my hand. End of your upkeep, brainstorm, mill you 6.
I'm going to play an Underground Sea,
Okay.
and then I'm going to tap an Underground Sea for a black, and I'm going to play a Dark Ritual.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Dark Ritual's good.
It's Dark Ritual resolve.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to cast Necropotence.
Whoa, okay.
Which, fun fact, a lot worse after you play
Yeah,
14
yeah.
into Limdual's Vault.
Boy, howdy, isn't it?
Hey, you know, fast and loose.
Boy, howdies. Yeah, I have no effects.
No effects here.
No effects.
I was going to put like 20 life into this thing, but
You
we
still
don't have-
can.
You absolutely can.
So that's
You have
6,
22 to pay, dude.
6, 9. I'm at 22.
22
You
minus
pay-
9 is 13.
you
So
can
you
pay
can pay 12.
I'm gonna pay 10 because I fear for my life.
He fears the
I want to
rain.
go down to 12.
Go down to 12.
I'm gonna
Plus a
exile.
12.
By the way, I'm holding priority on each of these, so
Trick
Trick
bind him.
I'm gonna move to my end step.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some thinking and be right back for everybody at home, so you don't have to watch my arduous process. Arduous isn't the word I'm looking for.
I guess while Jerry's thinking, I'm gonna crack this finish line.
Oh,
Beauty.
perfect.
So I'm gonna get this tapped Hello Fountain.
Oh, nice.
Alrighty.
I'm going to discard into exile.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very important.
Knight's Whisper, Tainted Pact, Marsh Flats, Plateau, Scrubland, Verdant Catacombs.
A lot of lands.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
All right.
And I'm good.
Seems unlucky.
I'm gonna untap. And I'm gonna draw. And I think I'm gonna target Jerry.
So I mill 2.
Mill
Mill
2.
two.
To exile?
No, it's
No,
only
discard.
It's only just.
Bloodstained Mire and a Felwar Stone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, snow covered swamp. This is how they say in the business. Bad news bears.
Is that what they say?
In the baseball
In
business.
the baseball
Are we
business.
the business?
We could be.
Give them the business.
Just call me Billy Bob Thornton. Bad News Bears, the movie about bears.
Is that a good reference?
I mean, it's been Bob Thornton. Does any of them good?
Jerry says it's not a good reference.
It was
he's
either
the
that-
baseball guy.
It was
so.
either that or Bad Santa, and it's July, so.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do some stuff then.
Sounds
It's not a
good.
lot of stuff. I'm gonna cast a Grim Monolith.
Okay.
I tap the Grim Monolith.
Forgot. I will say for the comment section, I did forget to draw off of Jerry's Necropotence, but I won't forget for Jan's turn because he's gonna cast a second thing. I'm gonna have to sit down.
Talisman
Draw a card.
Progress. One color was floating. I'm gonna pay a life for a blue.
Oh,
no,
Jan's
for a
a-
white.
For a white.
37.
Wow, Jen has so much life.
Isn't that crazy?
And then I'm gonna cast
Marina.
Just a 4/4.
just
Okay.
4/4. Vanilla 4/4. Nothing to see here. And then pass turn.
I will untap and I will trigger my Mana Crypt. Spikes damage.
Oh, damage. Must be nice. Bill also has so much life.
That was a terrible flip, by the way, from this side of the table. Viewers at home.
Well,
It's still it rotated at least 360
Yeah.
degrees, and if I've ever cast Falling Star, I know that that's good enough.
Comment below.
Have you ever cast Falling Star?
No.
I'm Billy Bob Thornton.
You should come murder us now.
Probably.
That seems
Have you ever seen Bad Santa? Me
Is
neither.
that a thing that he does?
Have you ever seen Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah, he's the guy with the striped sweater and the long claws.
No,
Haunts
that's Freddie
nightmares.
Mercury. Okay, can we?
Okay, I wasn't expecting a comeback that good.
That was good. Wow.
Okay. I'm going to. I think I'm just going to start by moving to combat.
Jerry's so open.
I would like to
Jerry's
attack
dead.
Jerry for. I should attack him with both of these.
Nope.
Really?
I don't think
Yeah,
you
let's
should.
do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually,
Two.
but then
He's
I
at
don't.
12.
I don't draw as
Well,
many.
if you attack him too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have 9 cards in your hand, Bill.
Yeah, but I want to draw more cards.
Yeah,
So
that's,
that
that's
is-
why I played this.
Jerry just looked at so many
Yeah.
cards and drew so many cards. He just wants to catch up, you know?
Yeah, so kill him.
Does Verena have flying?
No.
Well,
I'll just cast more spells. How about that? You can draw cards off Crom.
This is some good old fashioned
this is some politics. I'm going to attack with both of these,
Act.
Yes.
and I think I'm going to attack Jerry with both of them.
I think you are making a correct choice, but a bad choice.
Jerry's gonna go to 6.
Jerry to 6.
Jerry to 6.
Bill to 34, and then
34
down to 33.
30, yeah, sorry, 33.
Zero, drawing one.
Draw a card from that. I'm going to play the City of Brass as my land for the
I
turn.
feel like based on his mana, there's a good chance Bill just tries to win the game here anyway.
I would
I feel
like
like-
to.
I feel like if he was going to try to win the game, he would have gone for the extra card.
Potentially.
That's my theory.
Part of the fun of the game Magic the Gathering is that some of it is hidden information that you have to derive on your own or just play blindly into.
So you too should buy Magic the Gathering cards.
Hi, I'm Billy Bob.
Go check out our TCG player link down below.
Yeah.
You can buy all
If
these
you
decks.
too would like to buy.
If you two would like to be Billy Bob Thornton.
Damn. Is this why we don't have real sponsors?
Yeah. God, I could go for it, but
Do it.
Elliot has
Do it, you
mana
coward.
open.
Wow, do it, you coward. He did call you a coward.
Yeah, he just
Well,
called you
I don't want to be a coward. Nobody wants to be a coward. I'm going to tap these for 3, this for a black specifically. And I'm going to cast Cabal Ritual.
Interesting. So you are floating a colorless
It
as
would be,
well.
yeah, it would be colorless.
Okay.
Full black.
I have no effects to
3
the
black
bar.
and a colorless, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I'm going to use,
So you have 3 black, 1 colorless.
yes, I would like to use the colorless. Okay, good. I was just making sure I had enough colored mana to do this. I'm going to use the colorless, and one of the black, I'm going to transmute it into 2 blue. So colorless and 2 blue, I'm going to cast Narset, Parter of Veils.
Ooh,
That's a good card.
that is a good
Oh
card.
So I
no.
have 2 black floating still.
I have no effects to Narset.
No effects to Narset.
I think I'm going to actually start by activating Narset.
You got it,
And
champ.
just top 4. Oh, I have to reveal it, yes.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. I'm doing that in just a second. I am revealing Force of Will.
That's a good magic card.
With the 2 black, I'm going to tap these 2 for colorless and these 2 for blue, paying life into the City of Brass.
32.
And I'd like to cast Time Spiral.
That's a good card.
That is a very good card. How many cards you got in hand? A lot.
6.
I guess I might as well, because we're all only drawing 1 anyway, right?
Yep.
So I might as well try it. I'm going to pay a life down to 19 for a black and cast this Dark Ritual.
No effects.
With the 3 black, I will try to cast this Tainted Pact.
Does that work in this turn?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I have. Well, I mean, I'm last in priority order.
Yeah, no effects to Tainted Pact.
Got it.
Okay, I will exile cards.
Huh.
That's the most unfortunate that it could possibly be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you
Because
have
I was just gonna draw it.
Yeah.
And now you have to keep it or exile it.
I think you're forced to keep it.
No, you gotta. Yeah, actually, because otherwise it's gone.
Because if I don't keep it, it is exile.
It's exile.
If I keep it, at least
Yeah.
it's in my graveyard.
No, it's time spiral. It'll go
Time
spiral.
spiral. It's shuffle.
Oh, perfect.
So then do you just keep going till something else that you want, or?
No, because this will still be exiled if I don't take it.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, so. Meh. Food chain in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Great.
Time
Time
spiral.
spiral.
Yeah. You.
So how time spells shuffle in, right? So I don't technically discard these into exiles because of Necropose.
Correct.
You're-
Your graveyard and your hand will be shuffled into your library.
This is fine, Bill. This is fine.
Jam.
I mean,
He's gonna get some. Actually, it's only 2 cards.
it's only 2. Yeah,
Narset.
if you had not Narset at first, this would have been so much better.
Yeah,
Why couldn't
more.
we have?
Why couldn't we have been friends?
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Okay.
Effects.
Okay, time spiral.
Okay. So I draw a single card,
Mhm.
and I guess I'm gonna mill Bill for 2.
Okay. I'm first gonna exile this time spiral, and then I'll mill Demonic Tutor and Windswept Teeth.
You also untap
And I untap
lands.
6
Up to
Would you like
6
to untap my lands?
Yeah,
I
you can
would
untap mine.
not.
That's fine.
I did think about it for less than a second. I'm going to cast this Chrome Mox, exiling Cabal Ritual.
But he did so much work for
I
you.
already cast it though.
That's crazy.
Then I'm going to tap this for a black, and then the Sunken Ruins for a colorless, I suppose. And I'm going to cast a Bob.
Hi, Bob.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. I will untap, and I will draw for my turn. Interesting. Main phase 1. I will trigger Carbon. I will choose.
We all have
you all have 2, right? I'll choose Jerry. I
Haha.
think he's the only one I haven't chosen this time.
In response,
I'll add 2 green.
Mm.
Oh, no, wait. Yes. No.
Wild
Yeah.
ride.
2 green. 2 green is fine.
Yeah.
I will use one of it to cast this Death Ray Shaman.
nice.
And then I will use the other one with a blue from this and a black from this, going to 18 to cast Ukima, Stalking Shadow.
Okay.
Can't be blocked. When it leaves, it deals X to target player, and I gain X life, where X is its power.
Very good.
And then I will head to combat, and I will attack Narset with Eternal Scourge.
I'll block.
Deal.
Darn.
Did what I could do, team. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and skip my draw step.
Powerful.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hope it's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 5 life
Oh,
because I'm dead on Bill's turn anyway.
That's true.
but you weren't dead on my turn.
You're right,
But now he is.
but now, but no,
Well, I think he's probably casting Toxic Deluge. Is that?
Uh,
Oh no, you're just paying 5 to Necro.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Verena had 5.
Oh,
No.
So you okay?
no.
You know,
I'm just gonna put the 5 cards in my hand now because it's
sure.
gonna be
Yeah,
my
makes
turn.
sense.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
if you can't do anything else, then that's fine.
3, 4. You guys are all dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw, and I'm gonna mill Bill 2 more.
Consultation.
Mill
Heuristic study.
Bill. Mill Bill is my favorite.
Quentin Tarantino movie.
No, that's.
I'm gonna pay 3 mana, and I'm gonna cast a Psychic Corrosion. So it's like Teferi's Tutelage, except it's each opponent.
Oh,
Just 2. Then I think I'm going to move to combat.
Mhm.
I'm gonna attack Narset.
I have an effect.
Ooh,
I'm going to tap the City of Brass for a white and the others for doesn't matter.
31.
I have myself 30.
Sure.
Or no, because I think I forgot to gain a life off of Narset or something. So yeah, it is 31. Okay. You know, I'm gonna flash in the Saving Mind Sensor.
Oh.
In Mind Sensor on the stack.
Okay.
I'll crack my Mind Sensor to you.
Oh, this is crazy. Okay, Janida 36.
I'm gonna get this Tundra.
Wow, so many tundras.
Yeah.
Jerry's was in his
Okay.
graveyard. though.
Okay, and then I'm gonna continue.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Even Mind Sensor is on the stack. I'm just getting back to the priority.
Oh.
Elliot, do you have priority?
No.
Elliot does have.
He does
I
have
friends.
do,
priority.
but I have no responses.
Perfect. Jan, do you
Wait.
have any response? Yeah,
Okay,
what's
even
up,
Mind
Jan?
Sensor
Yeah.
resolves.
Yeah. Okay. Before switching phases,
Mhm.
I'm gonna is a charm dealing 2 to the bird.
It's on the stack.
No, but it's resolved at this point.
Yeah, so now
It was on the stack.
Yeah, but he said before we move to the declare blocker step. So
Okay.
we're still in the attack steps.
Okay, so you're dealing 2 to the bird.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
And I'm still attacking Narset before.
Right. Yeah, she said.
So trigger, I will draw no cards, discard no cards, but gain no life. Oh. Well, actually,
It's on the attack. It's on
it's
attack.
one attacks.
So
Yeah.
So
It's
still
whenever
in
you
play
attack
on
with
the
one or
turn.
more zombies, draw that many cards, then discard that many cards. You gain that much life.
yeah, 0 for all of them.
I'm attacking with one zombie though,
Yeah,
right,
but you don't get
draw
to.
0.
and discard 0, and then it's a really
I think it's
weird-
referring to the amount
Yeah.
of cards that are drawn and then discarded.
It might be.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
if
it's
we
one
play
life.
if we
No.
play this
If
on,
it's-
sue us.
If it's
You
one
attacked. So you attacked with one
Yeah.
zombie. So you draw 1 card, discard 1 card, and gain 1 life.
Yeah, but he draws 0 cards because this was still in play.
So you still
On the
discard a
attack.
card?
That's why I played this. So
He has
I
0
discard.
Oh, it's got 0 cards.
Yeah.
None of this matters! Oh, you get
No,
a
just
life.
the game
Yeah,
life.
that's the
Yeah.
important thing. Yeah, 37.
That's what we're wondering about.
Yeah, all right. Now I'm gonna.
I
pass
hate
it.
this.
Okay.
Okay.
I will untap. I will trigger this Mana Crypt. Spike equals damage. Ha.
Jeez. The
Right.
luckiest brother.
I am the opposite of James. Do I want to do that?
Ooh, there's a thing.
Not yet. I'm gonna go to my draw step and draw a card.
You got it.
It's a good thing I did that. I'm going to play How many of you would describe yourselves as opponents?
Well, I hope we were.
Not me.
No, I'm a friend.
Elliot sucks. Morphic pool untapped.
Reasonable. That's
All right, that takes 5.
I'm going to move to combat.
I will kill myself so you don't get the draw.
That's a very
like in real life.
Hold on again.
He can do that, right? He
Yeah,
can pay
you
one.
can pay 1, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna move to combat. Are you gonna do something before I've declared who I'm attacking?
No, he's still.
No, I'm going to do it in response to you attacking.
He's got infinite time.
I'm going to attack Elliot for 4 in the air and Jan for 2 on the ground.
Oh, that worked.
Pay 1 life.
I'm taking 4.
I'm taking 2. I'm at 35.
I'm at 14. Jan's at 35. Bill's gonna go to 33 and then back to 31.
Yes. In response to the Timna trigger, I would like to cast Vampiric Tutor.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, so off of the Vampire Tutor, I'm going to find this card. I'm going to lose 2 life before I lose 2 life to this, so I'm going to go to 31, then 29.
Perfect.
Is there any way you can let me draw a card, Elliot?
No.
I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Yep. Oh, interesting.
Oh. I'm going to tap this Mana Crypt for 2, this Morphic Pool for a black, and then the Sunken Ruins to transmute that into a blue and a black, and I'm going to cast Notion Thief.
Oh, that's not even at flash speed.
It is not.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I assume it means bad things are happening.
Yeah. 2 colorless, blue and a black. I'll attempt to cast Whispering Madness.
Yeah, I have no effects.
What does Whispering Madness do?
It's
Windfall, but he can
it's
cipher it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Windfall
okay.
with Cyber.
Jerry, you should kill yourself now so that he doesn't get to draw your cards.
That's a plan. Yeah.
So, but the problem is that a spite play or is that a smart play? Because that's king making. I'm going to let it happen.
Okay, reasonable. This is all reasonable.
Okay.
I have no effects to Whispering Madness.
So it's 5 cards?
I have 1.
I have 5.
So
0.
so you, instead of drawing 1, I draw 1. Instead of you drawing 5.
Well, no, it's windfall, so we all try to draw 5.
No.
Yeah, equal to the greatest number of cards.
Oh, it is 1.
Yeah,
it,
so I'm
it
gonna
is
draw
totally windfall.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
Well, and 20.
20. Yeah, I'm going to draw 20 cards. I'm discarding Arid Mesa Badlands.
Oh, is it? It's exiled, right? Or you
You're
discard it?
You're going to
Yours
be
are
exiling, yeah.
I'm going to
This
discard
is why you should.
exile. Git Probe, Sensei's Divining Top, Pact Negation, Dispel, Flusterstorm.
Oof.
Alright, I will draw 20 cards. Alright, so I've drawn 20 cards. I'm going to tap the City of Brass for a black, going to 28. And I'm going to cast Dark Ritual.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Well, I'm hellbent.
Yeah,
Everybody's hellbent, so I'm just going to
You
assume
do
you're
you,
gonna
boy.
I'm going to use one of the black to cast a Soul Ring. I'm going to use another black to cast a Mana Vault. I'm going to cast this Mox Diamond, 1 black still floating. And I'll exile this...
Discard.
Sorry. I'll discard this Hallowed Fountain. I still have 1 black floating. How many more things can I play out? I guess I can play this. With the black floating, I'm going to cast Imperial Seal.
Sounds good.
Alright, off this Imperial Seal, I'm going to get this card. I'm going to lose 2 life.
Go down to 26, I have.
26.
I also have 26.
Then I'm going to go to 24, getting 2 life.
Git Probe me.
Give Probe Jerry.
Jerry.
You have nice hands.
Jerry, if you pay a life, he doesn't get to draw a card because he doesn't have a target for a spell anymore.
We've gone over this. It's too late.
Jerry.
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna tap this Mox Diamond for a red and the Soul Ring for
Wheel
2
Fortune.
colorless. I'm gonna cast Oxide Extortionist.
Ooh. I have 2.
Jerry
I have
has
1.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes. So we'll get 8 of these bad boys. Actually, I'm gonna make these match.
Thanks.
Good choice.
Thank you.
You have a colorless floating.
I do have a colorless floating. I'm going to use the colorless and 2 of these treasures for 2 blue, and I'm going to cast Laboratory Maniac.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to then tap this Mana Vault for 3 colorless and sacrifice 1 of these treasures for another red. With 1 colorless floating, cast Wheel of Fortune.
Yep. I have no effects.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll draw 28 cards. I'm
Yep.
discarding a bunch of stuff, counter spells and Toxic Deluge, and lands. All right, I've drawn 28 cards. I'm going to sack 3 of these treasures and attempt to cast Windfall.
Colorless
For
floating.
27
With a colorless floating.
times 4.
Yeah.
How many cards left in your library?
Less than 100.
Ah, so you lose the game?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
sorry. I win the game instead.
Can you believe that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I guess this will create an interesting discussion in the comments about
Should I have killed myself?
should Jerry have
Yeah.
killed himself? Is it a spite play or is it correct?
Yeah.
Do I want to
'Cause-
delay the game in my death or make it end
Yeah.
sooner?
Because the argument to be made is that Jerry is losing either way, so technically it doesn't affect him.
Yeah.
So technically I shouldn't. My argument is I shouldn't do it because otherwise me dying affects the state, no. So I shouldn't do it because me dying doesn't affect the game. But if I spite kill myself, it affects the game after I leave.
Right.
And
That
you,
is my-
you leave either way, but one of them.
Yeah.
One of them I affect the game.
So
I feel there's
It's
solid
interesting.
arguments either way.
I would say
Yeah.
either way too.
Like-
I definitely wouldn't have held it against you if you
Yeah.
killed yourself at some point.
Oh, I absolutely also was not going to kill myself if you attacked me under those same circumstances. Spite play, I
That's-
just had to threaten it.
That's a very good point.
It's like, mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nuclear weapons. Ecopose.
probably too late to put this buffer warning out there, but if you would like to discuss this in the comments, please do so civilly and
civilly and
respectfully.
respectfully.
But yeah, it's YouTube and it's probably too late.
Don't argue with me, I'll fight you.
Look at that.
He has nothing to lose.
Literally, I had an Ecopose at 3 lives and nothing in my hand at 1
That
life.
camera.
Yeah.
That's the,
Yeah.
nothing.
But yeah.
to-
I think that was a pretty interesting game.
I can definitely see where this was about to go off.
Yeah.
I thought that this was going to be just super easy for me because it's like, oh, I can just mill out other people. Or like he's going to draw a bunch of cards, so I'm going to make a bunch of treasures. And no, if I had resolved any of those wheels,
Without the
Without-
thief.
yeah,
Yeah, the Narset or the Notion Thief.
yeah, it would have been pretty rough for us.
Especially after you got the second enchantment, like everybody's milling 7, and then also somebody's milling 14, and then
Yeah,
So-
it's like I first put together because I was kind of wanted to, with Teferi's tutelage. I do like the Sphinx's tutelage effects, and I was like, well, you have 3 of them now, which I think is enough. And I was looking at commanders, so there's a very solid argument that this should be Timna Silas Wren, because you can also use Silas Wren to recur your artifacts.
oh, do you play like Servant Grindstone or?
No, so the other half of this package is the self mill Mesmeric Orb. So you have 2
So
kind
those,
of
those are artifacts.
Yeah. The problem is, when I was thinking about it, is to draw the cards, you can get more, because she makes zombies.
Mhm.
So you can funnel out the cards you don't like, your fetch lands and stuff, out of your graveyard to make zombies. If you attack someone with the 2/2 zombie token, they don't need to connect to draw. You just need to attack.
Right.
And it's harder for people to properly block the 4/4 than the 2/2.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard. It's much harder to kill Verena than it is to kill Timna. And you don't need to connect. You just swing with everything and
Yeah.
you like figure it out from there.
Also, like the life gain could
Yeah,
be
the life gain
not
is-
irrelevant
yeah,
there. Do you
yeah.
play like Adnods in there or?
No.
Yeah.
But again, this is like the first draft.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
there's like. maybe up
Jan's
to-
always bringing the spice.
Yeah.
you
He's
know, so-
brewing. You can't stop this
Yeah,
man from
gotta
brewing.
respect it for sure.
Yeah. So.
One last shout out to Nathan from our Discord because I basically copied this list from him when he started building it. He originally had cut Allurin for Flash Hulk, but then Flash got banned.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, Allurin time. And I didn't get to do too terribly much in that game, but I will definitely not stop playing this deck. So
No.
it'll have another chance to shine.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us this
Yeah.
week. We'll see you,
See you next
time.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you click that subscribe button. And you can click this link to check out our other great videos.